if you go back to the Nixon playbook, obviously some Republicans defected. I don't think that'll happen here. There is another president that matters, President Xi. He reads the papers. Maybe he gets a harder line. Okay, if he goes a harder line, then when does our president tweet, I don't want anyone buying anything made in China? Where is that tweet? Look, I don't understand.
The only tweet we've gotten this morning is sort of more out of a comedy club.
What's that?
Seen this tweet from the president this morning?
Oh, you mean about Cohen, new lawyer?
Yeah.
I actually know.
There it is. If anyone's looking for a good lawyer, I would strongly suggest you don't retain the services of Michael Cohen.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, I mean, that's all we've heard.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I mean, look, the president, what does he have to do with the price-to-earnings ratio of Johnson & Johnson?
Nothing, but your point on China is an interesting one and a good one. Now, you could, and to the extent it emboldens the Chinese to be even tougher because they think he's been weakened,
Don't
right?
you think that
I think that's possible.
Like that? She doesn't think he's been made stronger by Cohen.
I do think that when it comes to the movements of our market, that's certainly one of the most significant things.
Trade.
Now, he said something on autos yesterday. We've reported on CNBC.com. 25% against un-European, even though Wilbur Ross, of course, is saying we're pushing that off because we're making progress.
Well, it's been completely avoided, not discussed at all, because of Cohen Manafort. 25% tariff on autos, David, is what I most fear.
He said this at the rally in West Virginia yesterday.
I most fear that. I most fear President Xi saying, you know what, I am president for life, and this guy may not even be president. Now, see, we don't know how the Chinese read things. Are they smart enough to know impeachment and conviction? I think they are. But that's what I worry about. And I worry about the made in America. I just want things bought that are made in America. A tweet would bring the market
worry
down.
as well, as so many of the pundits seem to indicate that Trump, when he's put into a corner or is most dangerous, I think that's what many of them have said. And, of course, we've known the president for years as a New Yorker, as somebody who's been amongst us for decades.
Right.
But he's, he can be tough in a corner.
Yeah, people, I don't think, realize how tough he can be. And look, the best piece was, as Brian Sullivan said, the Washington Post piece, which talked about the legal ramifications, which are virtually nil. Again, they left out the possibility of what happens if the House and Senate change. And that's what you have to watch. And that means that there'll be some people who do selling until they see the midterms.
If you got back to complete gridlock, you've gotten tax reform, you've had a deregulatory rollback in certain industries, certainly coal, but a lot of others as well.
Right.
Why wouldn't that necessarily, let's say the Democrats do win the House?
So we just have a president that does nothing and we go back and resume? I mean, yeah, I guess so. I mean, I think
the market doesn't seem to mind anything.
The market likes profits.